And how was the Shark Tank experience for you?
Wild.
And a lot of people feel, by the way, that it's scripted.
Yeah.
ऐसा पहले से बताया जाता है कि ऐसा होगा, ऐसा होगा.
Right.
So tell us a little bit more about that.
I've heard the scripted thing. What is the meaning of scripted? They'll tell you पहले से तुम्हें funding मिलेगी या नहीं मिलेगी, or they'll tell you what to say, or what does this mean?
Probably they'll tell you what to say, या फिर जो वो बोल रहे हैं वो भी पहले से planned है.
Right.
Funding मिलेगी कि नहीं ये भी planned है.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
Yeah.
I just hear from people.
Yeah.
I did some SEO research. People were saying Shark Tank scripted, so I thought I'll ask you.
No, so Shark Tank is not scripted. When you go into the tank for the first time, you've never actually interacted with the sharks before that.
Okay.
They haven't interacted with you before that. They don't even know who's coming on until they come to the set and they see your product on the stage, and then you walk onto the set, right? There's no scripting. Because there's no earpiece in your ear. कोई ये नहीं बता रहा कि अब तुम ये बोलो, अब ये बोलो. In fact, it's like when we went, it was a 95-minute recording, जो उन्होंने काट के 18 minutes दिखाया है.
Okay.
And there was we couldn't even read off a slide. We couldn't read from a paper. We had to just speak extempo. Now there's nothing to read off. There's nobody to guide you. So there's no scripting. We had to ratify our pitch and we had to present. We've done pitches before to VCs and PEs and all, but we've had a deck. We've been sitting down. We're having a water or coffee, right? वहाँ पे we're just standing there, खड़े हुए हैं ऐसे, lights are on us and everybody's throwing, questions on us non-stop.
Right.
So it was tough, but we kept our cool and we enjoyed the journey.
And you got a deal.
We got a deal. Yeah. Namita invested, Vinita invested.
Right.
Which was amazing. So that whole experience it's a tough one. It's intimidating to put yourself out there. And we always, we're like, kare na kare. And I was like, dude, let's just do it, man. What's the harm?
What's the harm, yeah.
Because, and Basir and I used to think ki, what if they really, they're really mean to us? Or what if they're really harsh to us? Or, what if they embarrass us? Or what if they say, you've raised, VC money. Why have you come here? We'll deal with them then. And we didn't realize the impact the show had.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
How did life change after that?
It changed phenomenally well. We didn't realize how many people watched the show. And from all walks of life. The janitor who was cleaning the mall at Select City Walk, on his phone is watching it.
Wow.
My friend's dad, who's a big billionaire, he's watching it. And people from all ages, all walks of life, all over the country, watch Shark Tank. It's a phenomenon. And when we went, we didn't realize how crazy it was, right? Had we known, we would have 100% applied with 10%, 10,000 more vigor, more vigor. But we applied because we also wanted to raise money. And we also wanted, the sharks to join us on the mission.
Yeah.
It was only the aftermath when we saw that, the kind of traffic that was coming on the website, the kind of searches for the brand that had gone up, when we were hiring talent, right? At the end of the interview, I'd always ask the potential candidate that, do you have any questions for us? And they're like, actually, no, we know everything about the brand. I'm like, how? They're like, we know that these are your best sellers, this is your company.
Like,
how do you Shark Tank dekha hai? I'm like, okay, great. So there's a lot of intangible benefits also. The business grew. We got into a new office. We got a new studio. We got a lot of capabilities in-house. We just raised our Series A round with both Unilever Ventures and L'Oreal Bold. So the business has grown phenomenally.
So आपको Shark Tank से deal मिली, right?
Yes.
Vinita and Namita से.
Correct.
Now, from the time of them saying yes, how long did it take for the deal to close?
They said yes on 7th October at 11:45 a.m.
Okay.
And we received their money in March 24. So 6 months.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
तो time लगता है मतलब.
Time लगता है because there's something called due diligence. It could have happened slightly earlier, maybe 2-3 months earlier, but there's a lot of paperwork involved in our deal because we had to do our valuation, then we had to do something called advisory shares because if you remember the show,
0.67 was for 1
we didn't
crore
want to
something.
reduce the valuation, but we wanted to give them more sweat equity in the company through advisory shares. So paperwork and tax and payments being received. So ये सब करने में थोड़ा time लग गया, but otherwise they were quite proactive. I feel like maybe because as a company we had our books in order. Because we'd done fundraising pehle, maybe we knew how we had to go through the process. It didn't take us very long. Some people can take even up to 1 year. Some people can do it in 2-3 months.